Imagine being lost at sea, not for days or even a week, but for nearly 4 agonizing months. Picture this: you and your partner are trapped on a tiny raft in the middle of the vast, unforgiving Pacific Ocean. You have no land in sight and no guarantee of rescue. Food is scarce, supplies are dwindling, and the unforgiving sun beats down relentlessly. Their dream was to reach New Zealand. As they made their way across the vast expanse of the Atlantic, they successfully navigated the Panama Canal in February 1973, their spirits high, their course set towards the Galapagos Islands. Their hearts raced with the promise of exotic destinations and thrilling adventures. The meager food supplies they managed to salvage quickly dwindled, forcing the Baileys to face a heartbreaking choice: hunger or desperation. To stay alive, they turned to the ocean for sustenance, becoming hunters in a surreal aquatic battle. Every passing day brought new challenges. The endless expanse of ocean offered both the next meal and the next terrifying wave. They meticulously collected every drop of rainwater. Their lifeline against dehydration, mixed with salty ocean water, these droplets provided the only hydration they knew. When the skies were clear, however, they devised ingenious solutions from the wreckage of their sunken yacht. Yet the ocean was unrelenting, testing them not only physically, but also mentally. Their bodies suffered terribly from malnutrition, each losing approximately 40 pounds during their ordeal. Their skin was ravaged by friction-induced sores, exacerbated by the constant wet conditions in the raft. Maurice's beard grew thick, hiding the lower part of his face, while Maralyn's hair reached down to her ankles. The question on everyone's lips was, how could anyone survive for so long in such a perilous situation? The answer lay in the remarkable resilience of the human spirit, a potent mix of sheer determination and the unbreakable bond between a husband and wife. Despite enduring such trauma, the Baileys chose not to be defined by their experience. In fact, they returned to England and authored an acclaimed account of their harrowing experience. Aptly titled 117 Days Adrift, or Staying Alive in the U.S. a Year After Their Ordeal, they took a bold step, purchasing a new yacht named the Auralyn II and bravely returning to the sea. This courageous act exemplified their profound connection with the ocean, even after facing its unforgiving wrath. Additionally, both adopted a vegetarian diet after their experience of eating raw sea creatures. Their bodies became lean and weathered, bearing witness to the harsh realities of their situation. Recently chronicled in the 2024 book Maurice and Maralyn by Sophie Elmhurst. Their enduring legacy serves as a testament to the transformative power of the human spirit, reminding us that even in the darkest hours, hope can flicker and survival is possible. Their story is a beacon of hope, a testament to the unwavering strength of the human spirit and a profound tribute to the indomitable bond of love and resilience. Despite the physical toll, their minds remained sharp. They read what few books they had, played card games, and reminisced about their life together. And if you've got any thoughts or comments, feel free to drop them below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. They talked about their families and friends, keeping their spirits lifted and their memories alive. The isolation was palpable, stretching out endlessly over the vast expanse of the ocean. The only sounds were the crashing of waves and the cry of seabirds. The sun beat down relentlessly, creating a shimmering mirage that tantalized their senses but offered no relief. Nights were equally challenging, bringing with them a chilling breeze that sent shivers down their spines. The temperature dropped significantly, making sleep a bitter cold affair. Throughout it all, the Baileys held on to hope, refusing to surrender to the harsh conditions that surrounded them. They used a makeshift net to collect flying fish, adding a bit of variety to their harsh diet. Once they even caught a flying fish mid-air, a testament to their desperation and agility. On June 30, 1973, the crew of the South Korean fishing boat Wheelme 306 spotted their tiny raft on the horizon. Incredibly, the fishing boat initially passed them by, but a vigilant sailor noticed something unusual on the vast expanse of water and urged the captain to turn back. When they returned, they discovered the two emaciated figures, barely conscious, their legs too weak to support their own weight. Without hesitation, the crew sprung into action. They brought the Baileys aboard, providing immediate medical attention and nourishment. Upon reaching Honolulu, Hawaii, the Baileys were transferred to the Queen's Medical Center where they spent several weeks recovering under medical supervision. To quench their thirst, they drank salty ocean water, filtering it through their clothing to remove some of the salt. The Pacific Ocean, stretching out before them, seemed to invite them deeper into its calm azure embrace. They endured severe storms that threatened to capsize their fragile raft and encountered a variety of sea creatures, including sharks and dolphins, which sometimes accompanied them for days, adding to their isolation and fear. Through it all, they refused to give up. The Baileys shared a profound bond that strengthened with each passing day. They played cards and read books to keep their minds off their dire situation. Little did they know that in a matter of days, that dream would transform into a terrifying ordeal. This isn't a scene from a Hollywood thriller or a doomsday prediction. Each appearance brought a surge of adrenaline, a frantic, desperate effort to attract attention. However, heartbreakingly, every single one passed them by without offering help. Their emergency kit lacked a signaling mirror, leaving them helpless as they watched each vessel disappear into the distance. This repeated cycle of hope and despair was a profound psychological torture. It was a cruel reminder of how close, yet impossibly far rescue remained. This is the astonishing true story of Maurice and Maralyn Bailey, a British married couple who defied all odds and survived 118 days on a tiny rubber raft. Their journey was marked by unimaginable challenges, forcing them to consume raw fish, birds, and even turtles just to stay alive. Let's now dive deep into this incredible tale of survival. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. And let's jump right into the gripping story of Maurice and Maralyn Bailey. A dream voyage turned nightmare. Without a moment's warning, their sturdy yacht, the Auralyn, was abruptly rammed by a massive whale. The impact was catastrophic, tearing a gaping hole in their vessel and condemning it to the depths. Amidst the chaos that followed, Maurice and Maralyn found themselves thrown into a fight for their lives. They desperately scrambled to salvage their belongings, transferring what little they could to an inflatable life raft and a small dinghy. In a matter of minutes, they found themselves abandoned in the open ocean, adrift in their tiny life raft, their once vibrant dreams replaced by a stark, terrifying reality. In June 1972, the Baileys, an adventurous British married couple, set sail from Southampton, England aboard their beloved 31-foot yacht named the Auralyn. On March 4, 1973, at the break of dawn, the tranquility of the ocean was shattered. Life on the raft, desperate measures. The first few days at sea were a harsh introduction to their new reality. As time went on, their yacht floated further, approximately 1,500 miles across the Pacific. Despite the distance, they didn't lose hope of being rescued. Ghosts on the horizon, the torture of missed rescues. Throughout their ordeal, they saw 7 different ships on the horizon. The battle for body and mind. In the face of these immense challenges, the Baileys drew strength from each other and their indomitable spirit. Miracle on the horizon. After an astonishing 118 days adrift, just when their bodies and spirits were at their absolute breaking point, a miracle finally materialized. Beyond survival, a new life and a return to the sea, the Baileys' ordeal had been nothing short of extraordinary. A harrowing tale of survival against impossible odds. Maralyn passed away in 2002, at the age of 61, and Maurice in 2018 at 85, but their story continues to inspire. And that's a wrap on today's video. If you enjoyed the story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.